Hey ladies, welcome or welcome back to my channel. How you doing? As you know, this is your daily dose of truth. No fluff, no filters, so let's get into it. So this is a continuation of the video that I posted earlier today because men are still very pissed, still very unhappy that women are choosing to be child-free, single, because they can't believe it. Because how dare you not want to continue their broke ass legacy? How dare you? Who do you think you are? Who gave you the right? Anyways, let's go ahead and get started on the video, y'all.
Never heard of a man getting upset because some woman doesn't want to have kids. Okay, well let me go ahead and enlighten you and I'll show you some comments that I have received from men because I don't want to have kids. Having children brings you happiness. You don't seem to have any. How does it feel to know you're literally worth nothing in this world? Seems obvious you're a witch and hate children. I mean literal spells and crystals, pray to the moon for energy, dark soul, no love in your heart, witch. You seem very unpleasant. You already looking so bitter and miserable. Good luck with that. You're just gonna be another unhappy woman over 30 with no purpose and on meds. You can't fight nature, right? You can easily see her jealousy because she knows she isn't even a 2 at best. Seek help. You have serious mental health problems and you're not even intervesting. How's that even possible? Dismissed. Yes, you failed your only biological function and it's total diss to your ancestors that struggled to pass up their DNA to you and give you life. What does it say? You are broken, be ashamed. Women need children to be fulfilled. Till reality catches up to you in your 30s. I'm 31 by the way. You still don't have a man. I'm married. A woman without children is like a tree without leaves. Lonely cat lady that will smell like cat piss and litter. That's you. Ha 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 ha. Now, I can show you a lot more, but I believe I've proven my point. I don't know why, I don't get why, I will never understand why, but there are a lot of men out there that really seem to care when a woman decides to not have children.
40, you're gonna want kids. Stop saying y'all don't want kids. That's a damn lie.
I don't know about y'all, but it's been very entertaining to watch these men lose their ever-loving fucking minds. Knowing that all you have to do to piss a man off is to say you don't want marriage and kids. Chef's kiss. I have seen so many, so many of these same types of videos of men coming on the internet telling us that we want marriage and kids. We want this, we want that, because if we don't want it, then we're just gonna die alone with 10 cats. I think the general consensus is that we are totally okay with cats. But why are you so paranoid and scared of a woman not needing you? Maybe you should go talk to the lady about that. Is it wrong that I'm sitting here laughing at this man because he came on the internet and tried to bully women into having kids? This man really had a panic attack on the internet for everybody to see because he cannot convince women to have kids to carry on his fake ass legacy. Why don't these people see how foolish they look? You look like a bully at the playground. Stop saying y'all don't want kids. That's a lie. That's a damn lie. I think he was smart to delete that video.
Okay, the one thing that women can do that man can't is have kids.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? If you're not having kids, feel like you're useless being a woman.
Sir, let me tell you something. Just because I got a baby oven don't mean I gotta turn it on. Being a mother or not being a mother speaks absolutely nothing to a person's womanhood. A woman having kids is not mandatory. We don't have to do it. And if we choose to not do it, it doesn't make us useless. This has to be a form of dehumanization. It just has to be. Because are you forgetting that we're still people? And the crazier thing is when a woman actually becomes a mother, she just gets identified as a mother. A lot of mothers end up losing who they are as a person. Parenthood is definitely a different ball game, but I know y'all see the difference in the standard that women are held to versus men when it comes to being a parent. Whether a woman becomes a mother or not, y'all completely strip her of her identity as an individual. Like literally, what y'all have done to women is y'all take away our identity and make it seem as if we live for other people, that we're living for whoever our husband is going to be, that we're living for whoever our children are going to be, that we're living for everybody but ourselves. Y'all see us as service. Y'all don't see us as people. Y'all think we constantly have a job to do, that we constantly have duties to fulfill for other people and never for ourselves. And that actually now explains why men think that we do everything for them. Like why we put on makeup, why we wear this, why we do this, why we do that. In their mind, they have already made up that we have dedicated our lives to just doing shit for them. And before I end this video, I want to say this last. Y'all are the same group of people comparing mothers to used cars. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. We're wrong if we don't have children. We're wrong if we do have children. Y'all will make women feel like they have to be mothers so bad just to dehumanize them and compare them to used objects. So realistically, we're damned if we do and we damned if we don't. So ladies, do what the hell you want to and don't let no ashy ass man tell you.
You can't even really tell a man you don't want kids nowadays because he takes it as a challenge.
Not only do they take it as a challenge, but you should see how single dads are acting on dating apps. Back when I was still on dating apps, I would put in my dating profile, I don't want kids, I'm child free. And I would always check with people when I message them because some people don't put that on their profile. Like, hey, just want to let you know, before we even take this to a first date, I don't ever want kids. And if that's something that you want, I'm not here to waste my time. I would have two types of men who just completely did not get it. First, we're single men who don't have any kids and say, yeah, I'm child free right now, but in the future I want them. And that's not what child free means. The second type, we're single dads who would then admit to me that they don't see their kids. I'm not going to have to worry about it. I'm not even really that involved. They thought that the way to overrun my boundaries and get me to be okay with that would be to admit that they are deadbeats. This is why I think any woman is dumb to have a baby with any man, because of what I have seen.
When you're talking to a girl and she says that she does not want children, that is the biggest red flag in the world.
The only reason that men like you view a woman not wanting children as a red flag is because you are aware enough to know that her saying that she doesn't want children at all is the perfect indicator that she has deconstructed what patriarchy has told her mother, her grandmothers, when it comes to what it means to be a woman. In a way, a woman saying that she does not want kids is a dog whistle for other people to know, oh, she's done the work, and that she's focusing on herself. Her not wanting children scares you because you know that she is not the traditional woman. You know that that means that she doesn't believe in submission, that she believes in my body, my choice, that she believes that women are equal to men. And what disgusted me even more with your video is how you chose to mention your brother who has special needs, to say that because he can't run, he can't work out, that you are grateful, and that's one of your motivators, your drives for getting out, working out, and healthy. The fact that you used your own flesh and blood, your brother's existence, to tell yourself, oh, life could be worse. Looking at his existence with pity is sickening. Instead of viewing that this world is discriminatory and does not provide a safe space and accommodations for your brother, you look at him as someone that you are glad that you are not. But that shouldn't be a shock, because the opening of your video was talking about women who have independence, who focus on themselves, who don't want to give in to the patriarchal standards and rhetoric that has been taught to the women that have come before them. Where there is sexism and misogyny, ableism, and all the other isms are not far behind.
Men hate child-free women because children were a means to control us. Men hate unmarried women because marriage was also a way to control us. I find it so hilarious whenever a woman who knows her worth and is so confident in herself knows that she doesn't want to have kids or knows that she doesn't want to get married, and the disgusting ass men that you wouldn't even touch with a 10-foot pole is up in her comments, projecting their own insecurities and fears onto her. Men just can't stand the fact that women can be on their own and independent and self-sufficient. It's men that need us. It's men that need women. It's no surprise, women are abundant beings. We are able to provide emotional and mental labor in a way that men have never done. I fully support women's decisions. I fully support women not wanting to have children or not wanting to get married. I am personally a woman who wants to get married, but I personally do not want to ever have kids. Why would I ruin my body for that? Why would I put my own life on pause for that? Sorry, I like to live life for me.
When women don't want kids, men crash out because it's one less woman for them to manipulate. And speaking as a black woman, they especially hate it when they can't call you a baby mama. They can't call you a single mother. They can't call you none of that shit, and they fucking hate it. Oh, Whitney, you're so shameless. You're so selfish. Why would you say that? Why would you say those things? Because it's funny. Bitch. When you stop giving a fuck about men's approval, your life gets so much easier. Ask anybody who follows me. Think about the burden that you are lifting off your shoulders when you don't want kids. Think about the burden that you are lifting off your shoulders, off of your life, when you don't live your life according to what they want. Seriously, just try it. Your life is so much more liberating. You feel free. You feel lighter. You feel air.
Did you see the video of the woman that says she don't want any children because she's selfish? And then a man and a woman proceed to tell her that she's wrong and that's what women are here to do. The woman is right here telling you that she's selfish and she wants to live her life for her and she doesn't want to be responsible for anyone else but herself. And here y'all are bashing her because she doesn't want children. So why do you want her to have children so bad if she's telling you she don't want the responsibility? She's telling you she's not responsible enough. She's telling you that she wants to be selfish. She wants to live her life for her. She doesn't care about legacy. She says her legacy is her legacy. She wants to be able to get up and go whenever she wants. She wants to be able to do whatever she wants to do when she wants to do it without no help and having to worry about anyone else. I applaud that woman because, say for instance, that woman does have a child and she gets on this internet and cries and tells y'all how hard it is and she breaks down. Then you be like, why did you have the child if you knew you didn't want to have one? Like, she just told y'all she doesn't want to have a child. Stop forcing kids on people who don't want them.
It's the men in my comments saying if we focus on ourselves in our 20s, nobody's going to want us because we're going to be too old. The gag is we don't want y'all no more. That's the point of the video. That old school saying applied when y'all were providers, okay? We were taught at a young age to secure a family and a husband for stability only. Please don't think women's primary goal is to have a man and have a family. That is back in the day when you guys were head of household. However, now we are head of household. And to be honest, y'all not too fun to be around. Y'all not that cute or aesthetically pleasing. As women, we are the financial stability. That's why we're not too pressed on being with men right now and having kids. How would that benefit us? If anything, we're going to take on more responsibility in the household, and we also are going to have to take time off to bear children. So until y'all go back to being the providers, I guarantee you, y'all are not on our priority list. Until y'all able to take care of y'allselves and the family, leave us alone, because we irritated.
What do you mean you don't want kids? So you're just going to be selfish and do whatever you want in your life whenever you want to do it? You're just so selfish you want to spend all your money on yourself. You're just going to be a single, bitter, angry cat lady.
We try to date, and these girls are way more interested in a career.
Your point?
In a job.
Your
than
point?
Family.
And
like, I feel like I'm the feminine.
I'll be honest. I don't know why y'all prop your phone up talking about, oh my goodness, all these women don't want to have kids. Would you want to be pregnant for 9 months? I don't even want kids, and I don't even have to be pregnant. I just don't want kids because I'm selfish. So if this woman has goals and aspirations that are outside of having kids, why would you even sit up there and put a woman that you supposedly love in that predicament and or second guess her when she says, oh, I don't want to have kids? If you date with intention, you want to be married, you want a family, why in the world would you even date with intention with someone that does not want family and or the kid dynamic? It sounds like you set yourself up for failure. At the same time, just because a woman doesn't want kids doesn't make her less feminine. But to wrap all this up, most of us aren't even in the situation to have kids in 2025. We don't have the right home structure, financial structure, and or relationship structure. So no wonder women do not want to be pregnant, because they understand they're not in the right space. The same way some men understand they're not ready to get married yet. You see how that
I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't care how men feel about women not wanting to have kids. And the reason I don't care is because they don't sacrifice anywhere near as much to become dads as women do to become moms. Their lives remain largely unchanged. Their bodies and their health stay the same. Most of the time, they are not giving up anything to have kids. Stay-at-home dads are rare, and most men will not do anything special for you if you have kids with them. They'll just complain about doing the bare minimum if they even do the bare minimum. Men just don't want older women telling younger women about how hard motherhood actually is. But again, if you're a man, you just do not get to weigh in on this. Unless it's to express support, your opinion carries no weight. Because even if you do nice things for the person that you have kids with, even if you make sure that they're financially taken care of, you get them a nice push present, or they like to call it, you are still not sacrificing anywhere near as much as the person that is carrying that child and birthing it. So
you know how a lot of cultures are obsessed with having kids and then even more obsessed with having grandkids? So the other day my dad was saying how excited he is for when I have kids so that he can have grandkids and spoil them so much. Now I'm years away from marriage, and yeah, I do want kids. I'd like to adopt, but I'm like, let me mess with him and see his response. And so I said, why are you assuming that I want kids? And he looks at me and he goes, what? Why are you saying that? I swear he made an awful face. I can't even replicate it. He was just like, Shona, why did you say that? And I'm like, what? You're assuming that I want to have kids. Not all women have to have kids. And he's just like, how? What? And things started escalating to where my sister had to step in, and she's like, Dad, she's just kidding. And he goes, why would you kid about that? What? What do you mean? All I said was maybe I didn't want kids. What the heck? I'm trying to understand why he took so much offense to the fact that maybe I don't want to have a kid. Like, so offended. I don't know why.
And let me just say this, because the shit happened not too long ago, and I got a little triggered by it. And I had to process it. If we fuck around and get drunk, and we do the little whoop-whoop type shit, all the irresponsibilities and all that shit, all the shit the grown folk do, and I fuck around and shoot your club up, don't do the extra shit when you take the plan B, like all the gulping and shit, all the Scooby-Doo ass shit. Listen, have some motherfucking class. Don't be so motherfucking happy to take the plan B. I don't care how bad you don't want kids. Be demure. You see what I'm saying? Have some regret, some remorse. Don't be so motherfucking happy to take the plan B in my face. Like, what is you saying? I'm not baby daddyable? Is that what you saying? Like, I would be a great father. Like, what's all the extra shit? Don't play like that, because I'll be a good dad. You see what I'm saying? Because when I had your ass folded like a pretzel, and this to one person, she know who I'm talking to. When I had your motherfucking ass folded like a pretzel and you were telling me to do that and I did that, now we in the motherfucking CVS line looking stupid. Stop.
Men raging and throwing a tantrum because we don't want kids is so funny, because they'll always say things like, you're so selfish. Don't you want to continue on this generation? If you don't have kids, this generation is going to end and all of humanity is going to end. And it's like, okay, and? Like, if you want me to have kids so bad, if I provide that much value to the entirety of humanity, why don't I have the same rights that you have? In fact, why don't I have more rights than you have? Because if I control life, then why do you get more rights than me? Shouldn't it be the other way around? And also, what makes you think that I would want to go through pregnancy, post-pregnancy, not being able to leave the house without the husband texting, when are you coming home, every 5 minutes, because the husband can't even take care of his own kids, and leaving the entire mental load and emotional, mental, physical labor on the wife, and having the wife pick up the majority of the invisible labor without ever acknowledging that she picks up the entirety of the invisible labor. And with the economy nowadays, the women have to work too. So now she's not just working at work, she has to come home and work too. So our job is now 24 hours. Why would we want that? I really think that guys should be like, oh, how can I be a better man so that the person I end up with would want to have kids with me, rather than throwing a tantrum that women don't want to have kids and it's so selfish.
You have kids?
I'm not having kids.
What you mean you're not having kids?
I'm not having kids.
That's what you was born there to do.
No, I'm not.
Why would you not want to have kids?
Why would I?
Well, I'm asking you.
Why don't I want to have kids? I don't see any benefit.
For giving somebody life?
You have a kid and your life becomes about the kid. I want my life to be about me.
Oh, you selfish.
That's okay.
This conversation is so stupid. Why do these guys get personally offended when a woman who has nothing to do with them doesn't want kids? That's insane to me. Ain't got shit to do with you, but you over here offended because she don't want to have kids. Shannon Sharp was acting like this too. That shit is weird. Telling women that their purpose on earth is to have babies is also fucking weird. Imagine telling your daughter this shit. You don't see the benefit in giving life. Life not even all that. Life is okay. Life is mid. It's people who have seen everything life has to offer, have traveled the world and ate all the food and did all the things and still kill themselves. Like life is all right. Most of us aren't having a good time. Don't put life on a pedestal like that, okay? Life is cool. Life is all right. Babies don't pop out happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing I want y'all to leave here with because I'm losing the light. So this is the thing, okay? Here's the thing. Any, and I repeat this, any reason why you don't want kids is a valid reason to not have kids. All of the reasons. There's not a single bad reason to not want kids. And if you don't want kids, do not have kids. Nobody should be trying to pressure you to have kids. It's not your responsibility to have kids. You don't owe anybody kids. If you do not explicitly want kids, do not have kids. And if people think you're selfish, so fucking what? That's even more of a reason to not have kids. Do you think selfish people should have kids? Exactly. I'm over it. Let people do what they want with their bodies. Stop. It's not your fucking call. It's their call. Get it together. Damn. I'm fucking sweating. I will see you in the next video.
I will never forget the time that I mentioned to a man that I didn't want kids, and his response to me was, "Oh, you must not be a nurturer." I was so astonished that someone could make such a blanket statement based on a gendered stereotype, and my immediate thought was, I am nurturing, you fucker. And I thought about all the women I know who aren't mothers, but who are extremely nurturing. They're nurturing with their friends, with their pets, with their loved ones, with their gardens, with their hobbies. And I also thought about the moms that I know that actually aren't very nurturing at all. And also the dads that I know, some of whom are more nurturing than their wives or girlfriends. A woman can feel compelled to nurture without filling that need with a human child. And being a mother doesn't automatically evoke nurture, nor is nurture primarily a female trait. It's a cultural expectation about gender roles, and it's one that's kept women performing the unpaid labor of caregiving for their children, husbands, and aging parents.
When you're talking to a girl and she says that she does not want children, that is the biggest red flag in the world because she's living for herself more than she is for her future offspring.
Dude, could we just have like one day off from explaining thinking to these men? Because like I was having a good day. But did anyone else notice his misogyny and entitlement to women is like so deep ingrained in him that right away out of the gate he contradicted himself? He said when you're talking to a woman and she says she does not want children, that is a red flag because she is living selfishly and not making sacrifices for her future children. And let me say it one more time, really obvious for the Kyles in the back who aren't getting it. He's claiming when he's talking to a woman who says she's not planning on having children, that's selfish because she's not planning her life for those future children she's not gonna have. Do you see? What children? She's not having children. Why would she plan her life around children she's not planning on having? Like, he is literally so misogynistic that he truly can't fathom that women are anything other than breeding vessels on this planet. He believes in his mind that maybe she's just waiting for a man to come along and change her mind or something, and then it will be selfish. But no, like, she doesn't want that. Like, why can't you get that through their head? There are also women on this planet who can't physically have children. Are they selfish too then? The cognitive dissonance of the video, it's just so rooted in these boys that they can't even discuss it because they can't get the words to come out of their mouth. That is how horrible it is. They can't even get themselves to say out loud that it's possible a woman exists on this planet for a purpose other than carrying children. And his whole argument in the video is that that's selfish. A woman who exists on the earth, her only purpose is to be bearing children. And if she's not bearing children, then she's just selfish. But you know what else is selfish, buddy? Not being able to step outside your own mind for a moment and understand women and empathize with them.
and claiming that every single woman on this planet who doesn't plan on having children is just selfish and a waste of space, I guess.
I just don't understand how you don't want your legacy to be carried on, bro. Like,
my legacy is me. My legacy is not my kids. My legacy is me. My legacy is my show. My legacy is Amani. My legacy is not my kids, because average people will be like, oh, I want a legacy, but you're average. You live like a peasant. So what is your legacy? Let's say that you are above average. You're a millionaire. You're brilliant. You've made all these contributions to society. Your kid could come out to be a crackhead. Your kids could come out to be a school shooter. And that's the legacy? That's your legacy? I don't think that legacies, people even really know what they mean. Because your legacy starts with you. And if you don't have a legacy in your name, your kids ain't got shit to do with your legacy. People think that a legacy is just having kids. No, your legacy is what you set your kids up for. And a lot of people don't got two fucking pennies to rub together but want to have kids and a legacy. What fucking legacy do you have? A legacy of debt? You are an everyday average citizen, sir.
So you consider, that's so fucking selfish, bro. So selfish.
Actually, it's selfish to have kids because you think that you're so great that you're going to pass on something great to your kids, to the world. You're not that great.
Thank you so much for making it this far into the video. I hope you enjoyed. So these are the same men who will tell women that, oh, you baby trapped me. You are a single mom and you don't deserve love. You know, you're worn out because you have a kid. Especially don't let that woman have more than one baby daddy. Whew. They will eat you alive. These are the same one who tell women to choose better. Now that we are choosing better, they have a problem with it. Well, it's your job to have children and populate the earth. How come you don't want to do that? Because I now have a choice. I feel like I sound like a broken record. I have a choice now. Why are you so pressed? Why are you so worried? And I hate when married men try to have this conversation with me. Why do you care so fucking much that I don't want kids? Your wife is pregnant and barefoot. Leave me the fuck alone. How does me having children affect you? You have kids already. So there's nothing more beautiful about... Do you see this new wig? I think that's pretty beautiful. There's a lot of things that's more beautiful. Simple things. My room by myself, peaceful. That's more beautiful than having something cry in my ears 24/7. Like, why do we need to justify choosing to do what we want with our bodies? Those are the same men that say women are so emotional, and they tell you, oh, men suffer in silence. Y'all are too fucking loud. I keep hearing y'all too much. I keep hearing y'all complaining so much about women not wanting kids. Y'all are too loud. These are the same men who will see their women just have a baby, right? Not even their wives, okay? These are the same men who won't even put a fucking ring on your finger before they get you pregnant. Those are the same ones that won't even truly follow traditional values, but then want a traditional woman doing all the traditional things, right? Right. These are the same men who will get you pregnant when you're, going through postpartum depression, who tell you that if you don't have sex with them, they will cheat on you. These are the same men who will ask you, oh, the baby is crying. Do you want me to pick it up? Do you want me to change the baby? Do you want me to feed the baby? Do I want you to feed your legacy so it can stay alive? Yes. Do I want you to feed it do I want you to change it so it doesn't get diseases down there? Yes. Yes. I do. Do you think you should? Do you think your legacy needs to be fed? You get mad at women for not wanting to get pregnant, for not wanting children, because you gave them all the reasons why they shouldn't, right? These are the same men who will say, let me go get a gallon of milk and never come back. Like, every other race knows this about a black man. But wap ouve la loue tou pou ap di pou ki sa dwa le fet si moun. Like we just woke up one day and decided, oh, you know what? You know what I want to do today? I want to not have children today. Yeah. Like, y'all didn't give us reasons not to. Gaslighting the shit out of us. Why y'all so pressed? Why are y'all becoming the new girls? Like, who gonna be the boys? Because y'all are becoming the new girls. Y'all are so emotional. Y'all talk too fucking much. Although y'all want to plop up y'all phones and have a fucking opinion. Men used to go to war. Y'all got too much fucking time on your hands. Men used to go to war and die by 30. Y'all are, there's too many of y'all. Shut up and stay out of a woman's business. Thank you for making it this far into the video. I post every morning and every evening. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Share it with somebody who needs a fucking laugh. And subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.